Hi, I'm Swapnil Kole and I am happy to welcome you to this course on blockchain, the fastest emerging technology. This course starts from the scratch to the professional level. So, this is basically a journey of your being a newbie to a full professional blockchain developer. Blockchain. Blockchain is one of the fastest growing technologies in today's digital world that have come into the limelight in the past few years. What is a blockchain? For now, consider blockchain to be a chain of blocks containing information, as you can see in this picture. Blockchain versus Bitcoin. Most of you have the notion that blockchain and Bitcoin are both the same, but it's not. Blockchain is the technology and Bitcoin is just a mere implementation of this technology. Blockchain growth. You can see in the past few years, blockchain has grown manifold times and it is growing exponentially. And even in the future, it will grow manifold times like this. So, learning this new technology will be very beneficial for you. What it takes to get into blockchain? Dedication. You should have a lot of dedication to this work. Fintech skills. What is fintech? Fintech is financial plus technical together as a skill, what we are going to teach in this lecture. Then time. You need to give out time because without giving time, you cannot learn the blockchain concepts correctly. So let's start this course with the basic definition of blockchain. Blockchain is a distributed ledger-based technology which uses consensus-based decisions to achieve trust in a peer-to-peer network among unknown peers. Okay, so this definition seems to be somewhat having new terms and all, but you will soon get to know all of these and we'll teach you everything so that this will be very simple. Basic level view of a blockchain. So we'll first start with linked list. Linked list is a data structure in most of the programming languages like C++. So what is a linked list? A linked list contains number of nodes or blocks. So in each node there is two parts. One is data and the other one is a link. So in these four you can see there are some data like A, B, C and D, and each has a memory address. So firstly, this node's memory address is 70, this node's memory address is 80, this node's memory address is 90, and so on. So what is this part? The next part contains of the first node. The next part contains the link to the next node. And how can we link it? We can put the address of the next node at this next part. So now whenever the compiler hits the next, it can see there is an address. So it will directly point to this address. So at this address there is this B, so it will point directly there. Next, in the B parts next, there is 90, which is the address of the next node, the C node. So this part will point to the address 90 and the node over there. So this is how a linked list is used. So now let's talk about what happens if this 90 becomes something else, something like 120. So this node no more points to this one, it will point to somewhere else, and if 120 is not present, then this will be an invalid pointer. So the link is broken. Now it's no more a linked list, or the linked list is only up till here and not anymore else. So this is the basic level view of linked list. So now blockchain as a linked list. Now you can again see the same nodes or blocks. So now the hashes can be considered as the addresses. So this is the hash of the first block, this is the hash of the second block, this is the hash of the third block, or the addresses. So now every block contains a hash of the previous block to which it is connected. So this is 0000 because it is not connected to anywhere before it. It is the starting block, or known as the genesis block. This one has the previous address of this hash. So this block points to the address of this. So this directly points to this block. So that's why this previous hash is equal to this hash. Next, this block's previous hash is equal to this. So now this block points to this. So if by any chance any of the hashes change, for example, if this hash changes and becomes something else, this no more points to here, this will point to somewhere else, which is again an invalid pointer, and this linked list will be broken. So anywhere if the hashes change, all the trailing blocks after that will no more be effective. So this blockchain will end up here only, right here. So contents of a block. In this block, like each block, what does it contain? It contains hash of the previous block. You can see out here, this is the hash of the previous block. Every block contains the hash of the previous block to which it points. And the first block contains 0000 as its previous hash, as it is known as the genesis block, and it doesn't point to any other block before it. Now hash is of that same block. You can consider it as an address, so it is of the same block's address. Timestamp. Each block has a timestamp of its own when it was created in epoch time. Then data. It has many data, like different types of data. It might be transaction data. In smart contracts, there might be some certificate data or something else.